Hello, South Main family. We are super excited about our trivia night at home. As you guys know, we were supposed to have our senior adult student trivia night tonight, but obviously we can't get together for that. That's okay. We still thought that we could put together a fun little trivia night for everyone. The questions are still going to be for all ages. We're going to have questions that grandparents are going to know. We're going to have questions that students are going to know. We're going to have questions that parents are going to know, college students, even some little kids. So the goal of tonight is for you guys to gather as a family, gather with a friend, just gather with one or two or three other people. Don't play it by yourself. Be creative. Zoom call, FaceTime call with someone and make it happen so that you can play some trivia with some friends and family tonight. Katie has two very important rules for us this evening.
So rule number one that Christian came up with, so I'm not going to enforce this, but rule number one is that you must be kind to your family.
I'm not going to enforce.
I'm not going to enforce that, but you might. Don't get too competitive. I know it can get a little competitive, especially with your siblings, but this is just for fun, so make sure you're having fun. And rule number two is don't cheat. Now, this is kind of obvious, but since you're in your homes, it's going to be a little harder to not cheat. So don't use your laptops, your phones, no looking up answers, no changing answers, and no looking at other people's answers.
Don't do it. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. Katie or I will ask the question, and then it will come up on the screen for you guys to look at for 25 seconds. You guys have 25 seconds to write down your answer. After that 25 seconds is up, Katie or I will reveal the correct answer, the big reveal, all right, big reveal. And the person or the team who has the most correct answers, guess what?
They win.
They win.
Yeah.
If you have the most correct answers, you win, all right? And I don't think anyone can get a perfect score tonight, but if you do, let me know, and I'll have Pastor Toby give you something. There are 5 genres. / rounds. 5 rounds, 5 genres, 5 questions in each round, and
there's a bonus round.
there is a bonus round. And
Yep.
you guys, bonus,
Like extra prize if you get the bonus questions
like
right.
bonus, yeah. But again, Toby is the one who's going to be giving that prize.
Well,
to you.
Andy has the prizes for the bonus round.
Andy has the prizes for the bonus round. Pastor Toby has the prizes for the regular rounds. Okay, so just make sure you remember that. All right, so are we ready to get started?
I'm ready to get started.
All right, let it begin. Go ahead, Katie.
Okay, why did you do that? The first category is music and arts, okay? So, do you want to read the first question?
No, I want you to.
Okay. First question number 1. What was the Beatles' first number 1 hit? So the Beatles had a lot of number 1 hits, but what was their first number 1 hit? You have 25 seconds to answer.
All right, and the answer is...
I Want to Hold Your Hand. Christian, can you give us a little
I
dim?
wanna hold your hand. I don't even know that song,
That's sad.
but I know those words to it.
Okay, next question.
All right, who is the Spanish artist that was in a serious bus accident in 1925? I shouldn't be laughing, but what kind of question is that?
It's a good question.
Who is the Spanish artist that was in a serious bus accident in 1925?
Artist as in painter. She was a famous painter.
And the answer is...
You're going to mispronounce her name.
The
so I'm
answer
gonna say
answer
is Frida Kahlo, who was married to Diego Rivera. She was a Spanish artist, and she was in a serious life-altering bus accident, and it inspired a lot of her painting.
Never heard of either of those people.
Frida Kahlo.
I'm sure
Frida Kahlo is very famous. Okay.
Frida Koala.
Next question. Which country artist wrote the song On the Road Again? You want to give us a demo of that one?
On the road again. I just can't wait to get on the road again.
Get it.
And the answer is, for the artist of On the Road Again, Mr. Willie Nelson. Willie Nelson. All right, awesome guy. Maybe not. All right, which female artist claims?
Music artist.
Which female music artist claims, if you like it, then you should have put a ring on it? And the answer is Katie.
No.
No, the answer isn't Katie. Hey, Katie, who is the answer?
None other than Queen Bee, Beyonce.
Queen Bee, Beyonce.
All right, this is the last question in this category, Christian.
Oh boy, this is a big one.
Justin Bieber and Drake are from which country? Is
All
it
right.
the United States?
It
No.
is not the United States. It's Canada.
Yeah.
Home of polar bears and ice hockey.
Polar bears.
Yes. There's a plethora up there. All right. Second round is coming at you right now. And it is history. Okay, history. Here we go. History. So, all you history people out there, this is your category. Here we go. Who was Bill Clinton's vice president? Who was Bill Clinton's vice president? Katie, who was Bill Clinton's vice president?
Bill Clinton's vice president was Mr. Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
If you say it really fast, sounds like one name.
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Al Gore.
Okay, good. Go ahead.
What year did the Cold War officially end? Christian came up with this question, so that's why it's kind of boring.
Which question, or what year did the Cold War officially end?
You just need
The
to
answer
cut
is
that.
1989.
Okay, but more importantly, in 1989, Taylor Swift was born. And one of her albums is actually
Nice.
named 1989.
Nice catch there.
Yeah.
This is good.
Okay, which of the 7 ancient wonders of the world is still standing today? So there are modern wonders of the world and there are ancient wonders in the world. And one of the ancient wonders of the world is still standing today. Which one is it?
And the answer for which of the 7 ancient wonders of the world is still standing today is The pyramids. Yeah, the pyramids. The pyramids. Good job. All right. Which American was supposed to walk on the moon first, but ended up walking on the moon second? All right. He was supposed to walk on the moon first, but he ended up walking on the moon
So
second.
he was in the shuttle with Neil Armstrong.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes, he was in the shuttle with Neil Armstrong. Katie, who was supposed to walk on the moon first?
His name was
Was Bald Aldrin. That's what you were going to say.
Buzz Aldrin.
Buzz Aldrin.
I really feel like
Bald Aldrin.
I feel like me and Buzz Aldrin could get along because, like, what a humble guy to just let Neil Armstrong get all the fame. So
So are you saying you're humble?
no, but
If you say you're humble, does that make you humble?
Okay, who was this? This is the last question in the history category.
Oh, this
Who
is a
was
good
the
one.
7th president of the United States?
7th President of the United States.
Who was it?
The 7th President of the United States was a guy with 2 first names, Andrew Jackson. Bingo. All right, now we're moving on to sports.
Okay.
Sports! All right, here we go. This is great. Sports. This is for you guys, you people out there who like sports. Sports. Which quarterback holds the record for the most passing yards in the NFL?
The answer is Drew Brees. And this is a.
I don't know if that one's even right.
I think it is.
Did you get that off Wikipedia?
Yeah.
The
I'm
truth
pretty sure.
comes out. She
No,
got this
I'm
off
pretty sure it
Wikipedia.
is because this was like a recent thing. We can Google it later, but I'm pretty sure it's Drew Brees
Okay.
because it was Peyton Manning and then Tom Brady and then Drew Brees, right?
I don't think Tom Brady was ever in that, but whatever. You could be. You're right.
Look it
You're
up.
always right.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question. Question 2 of sports. What sport is dubbed the king of sports? So, like, what is referred to regularly as the king of sports? And the answer is
Soccer.
yes, also known as
Football.
There we go. Football.
Yeah.
Okay, Katie, go ahead.
What do you call it when a player makes 3 back-to-back strikes in bowling? Is bowling a sport?
Yes. Are you kidding me? Yes.
So
Three.
3 back-to-back strikes
Back-to-back.
in bowling.
Back.
What's it called?
It's called a turkey. It's called a turkey.
Christian, have you ever bowled a turkey?
I have actually. Yes.
Nice. Good
Have.
job. Okay.
I think it's my turn now.
Okay, sorry.
What sport is the most common cause of eye injuries in the United States? What sport is the most common cause of eye injuries in the United States?
High injury. The answer is baseball.
Baseball, that's actually double trivia. That's why Andy only has one eye, one real eye. So, yeah. Go ahead, next question.
Which sport was banned 3 times in Scotland because it was a distraction to war preparations?
3 times banned
Do we know the year of this, or
in
just
Scotland. It was like
a while
couple
ago?
100 years, yeah.
So a while ago, a sport was banned 3 times because it was a distraction to war preparations. Which sport?
And the answer is Scotland. Golf. Golf is the answer. Golf.
Exactly.
All right,
I'm
so-
like, what?
Yeah. That one, I feel like if you thought about that one was easy. All right, that's the end of our sports, which means it's time for.
No, the bonus round always goes at the end.
No, it's in the middle. It's like a switch up.
No, the bonus round.
Okay, and now we're moving on to round 3, which is geography. Kind of run.
Oh,
Round
okay.
3, geography.
Question
Slant-
number 1.
Slant run.
What is the only man-made structure that is visible from space?
And the answer is the Great Wall of China.
Christian,
All
do you
right.
know how long the Great Wall of China is?
Yeah, it's 700,000 miles long.
No, I think it's like 13,000 something. But you were close.
13,000
Yeah.
miles?
Yeah.
Wow, that's
Yeah,
actually.
that's why it's
no,
visible.
Not 13,000 miles. There's no way it's 13,000 miles long.
Okay, next question. I need to fact check myself.
13,000 miles?
That's, yeah.
Okay, we'll see.
Okay.
Okay, what is the capital of Rhode Island? What is the capital of Rhode Island?
Capital of Rhode Island is Providence.
Providence.
Comment on this video if you have been to Providence. I would love to know what it's like.
It's probably very provident.
No. Okay, this should be an easy one. What percentage
I was
of the
thinking prominent.
what percentage of the earth is water?
Agua. The percentage of the earth that is covered in water is 71% of the earth is covered in water. So 71%. That'd be a tough one to get, like right on. But
Yeah. So if you said
Okay.
over 70 or over 70, then you can count that as right. I'm giving you permission.
But if they get 71, that could be a perfect score if they got it right.
Anyway, which national park, this is question number 4. Which national park is the most visited yearly in the country?
And the most visited national park is the Great Smoky Mountains. Switch up, because I would think Yellowstone or Yosemite.
Yeah, but the Great Smoky Mountain National Park is like within an 8-hour drive of like a really large percentage of the country. Like, I don't know what the percentage is, but like a lot of people can access it within like a day. So
Yeah, it's
maybe
within
that's
a
why.
20-hour drive of every city in the United States
Okay.
also.
But 8 hours is a more reasonable amount of time to drive, but that's okay. All right.
Go ahead.
In what this is the last question in the geography section.
Don't say that. Just say country.
In what South American country is Machu Picchu located?
And the answer is Peru. Or Katie can pronounce it cool.
No.
Say it.
What?
Say it like you say it.
No.
She says Peru. Like a Frenchman. All right.
Why are we
Peru.
doing this?
Peru. All right. Next.
This is the last. This is the last genre before the bonus round.
This is the last genre before the bonus round.
Yeah. And the genre is Bible. Okay.
Yes,
So question number
Bible.
1.
Y'all should know these, okay? Here we go. What group of false teachers taught the churches in Galatia that in order to receive salvation, they had to live like the Jews?
Good question, Christian.
Thanks. The answer is
The Judaizers.
the Judaizers. I
So-
said it like a million times over the last month.
Yeah, Judaizers.
I wrote a song about the Judaizers. I'll play it for you sometime.
Question number 2. What was the other name that Paul called Peter?
The answer is Cephas. All right, Cephas. Not to be confused with Bocephus. All right, what 2 prominent Old Testament figures did Jesus talk with in the Transfiguration?
So in the Transfiguration, Jesus spoke with Elijah and Moses.
Elijah and Moses. And when we practiced this with Katie, she said 2 people that weren't even in the Bible. So that goes to show
Okay, that's
what
not
she
true.
knows about the Bible.
Okay, in what language was the Old Testament written? In which language was the Old Testament written?
Hmm. The Old Testament was written in Hebrew. Hebrew.
Hebrew.
You want to tell them?
I studied biblical Hebrew in school.
Yep.
I know, right?
It's pretty
So I don't
impressive.
know anything about Hebrew, but
Yeah, it's attractive when she speaks Hebrew to me.
weird.
Okay.
How do you even move on from that?
You just move on. You just got to keep going.
Okay.
It's my turn.
'Kay.
This is the last question of the Bible genre.
And actually, of the regular
Yeah, and of the regular trivia of 2020. What did God change Jacob's name to in Genesis 35? What did God change Jacob's name to in Genesis 35?
In Genesis 35, God changed Jacob's name to Israel.
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 Said, I will call you Israel from now on, which is
So-
pretty cool.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. All right, so now
Bonus round.
this is gonna be awesome. I've been waiting to do that.
And this this bonus round is South Main themed. So if you're not a South Mainer, you might as well just go ahead and
Nah,
stop.
they can guess.
They can guess, but nothing's
a
going to make sense to
Billion
them.
different answers you could come up with.
Yeah. So the first question that we're going to ask is, in what year was Pastor Toby born? Okay. Now,
We know he looks like he was born in like the 80s.
he
Well,
wasn't.
he could be. I don't know. We may have just given him a hint. He wasn't born in the 80s. Pastor Toby was born in the great year of 1957.
That makes him
19
what, 63?
That makes him
Are we calling him
That makes
out
him mature.
right now?
and wise.
Mature.
He is wise.
That's right.
Okay.
Next question.
You get
What?
fired.
What was Christian's message about last Wednesday night? You can either say what the passage was or what the theme was of the message. What was it about?
And last week I taught on being heirs of God. Heirs of God.
What passage was it?
That was Galatians 4, 1 through 7.
Nice.
Galatians 4, 1 through 7. All right, here's a good one. What is Sparky Hudson's real first name?
Because believe it or not, Sparky is not on his birth certificate.
Yeah, Sparky, well, he got that nickname from like football or something. Like he was a little Sparky guy or something like that. He told me once. I can't remember
I
how
can't
it
either.
goes.
Ask Sparky.
It
Ask
had to
Sparky
do with
how he got
football.
his nickname.
All right, what was his real name?
What is his real name?
Is it you or me?
Sparky's real name is Michael.
Yes.
It is Michael Hudson.
Yes, God changed Sparky's
But that's
name,
Sparky to
or
you.
Michael to Sparky. All right, what is another name question? This
Question
is question 4 of the bonus round. What is the name of Mike and Betsy Royals' pet pig?
They have a great pet pig.
It's huge. It's like 700 pounds.
What's her name?
Mike and Betsy Royals' pig, her name is Emily. Sometimes they call her M, and she is thick with 2 C's. She's a big girl. All right, and now
He's a pig.
Nikolai's gone. All right.
Last question in the bonus round, okay? And actually, this is the last question of trivia. So this will make question number 30?
This will be question number 30, yes.
Okay, here we go.
What was that?
That was like, I'm getting ready for the last
Closing
question.
cleaning
Okay,
your
in
hands?
what state did Andy Robertson and the rest of the Robertsons live before they moved to South Carolina?
What state? All right, and the answer is Utah.
Yep.
He used to live in Utah, which is why he's so tan. John and Drew, that question doesn't count for you guys because you guys used to live there too. All right, so that wraps up our 2020. Our 2020.
Is that right?
Is it that way?
This way?
Our 2020 trivia. All right. So if you enjoyed it, I want to be like the YouTube guys. You're like, if you enjoyed it, subscribe here or do
Yeah.
something up there.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you guys had fun. I do want to encourage you guys, now that this is over, I want you guys to look up Romans 8:28 through 39. That passage was referenced yesterday in our staff meeting, and it made me want to look it up and read it. And so I looked up Romans 8:28 through 39, and it was really encouraging to me. And I think it could be really encouraging to you. So just look that up, read over it, pray over it. It's so encouraging to know that nothing can separate us from the love of God. So just go ahead and look that up with your family, look it up by yourself, and I pray that it encourages you like it encouraged me. We love you guys,
We
right?
miss you guys.
We
yeah.
love you guys and we miss you guys, and we will see you soon, all right?
And if you won, text Christian.
Oh, yeah, text me if you, like, how many questions you got right, because,
And actually, everybody just text Christian and just annoy him.
yeah, you can do that too. But I do want to know how many of you guys got right. I want to know if anybody got a perfect score. That would be awesome. But I think there are a few of you who could do it. You guys are a smart bunch. So we really do miss you guys. We do love you guys, and we can't wait to see you soon. So
Bye.
see you later.